any chance you could talk about it, with McDonough out, you've got Saul, you've got Girardi. What are the pros and cons of putting them together, or maybe splitting them up to kind of?
They'll probably be split.
Yeah, that gives you a little more spread along through the defensive group.
Gives it a little bit more balance.
Yeah.
What do you thought of Cryer lately? What are you looking for? What are you looking
For Chris?
Yeah.
I think he's on the puck. It's something we've tried to stress to him is to use his legs more as far as forechecking. The next step is sustaining and coming up with pucks. We try to use Hags as an example to him. Hags doesn't bang him all over the place, but he ends up getting to pucks and getting pucks. So Chris is getting there, but he's still not coming up with the puck. So that's the next part of it. And, obviously he's got a really good shot. We want to shoot it whenever he can. It's all parts of the game we're trying to work with.
Early part of the season, you thought Callie was a little bit inconsistent. Where do you think he's at now?
He's banged in a few power play goals. I think he's got all of ours, doesn't he?
Close to it.
Yeah. I don't think his game is totally there. You group our forwards in, and he's one of our top forwards. You group them all in. I don't think, they're all there. I think if we can get just a little bit more consistency out of them minute to minute, I think it's going to help one another. And I think a lot of people will get out of a little bit of the funk. So we all know what Callie does. He does all the other things. Offensively, I don't think he's completely unrolled his game here. Hopefully it'll happen quickly.
When you have a depleted defense and you have three guys who don't play a lot for you, is there anything you change back there? Do you try and simplify things, or is it simply play the same with different people?
I think you simplify things. I think you really need to rely on your structure away from the puck. And we're banged up there. There's no question about it. We're missing some key people. So within our system itself, defensively, I think our forwards have to help, especially coming through the neutral zone. They've got some pretty quick forwards. It's a team playing with a lot of confidence right now. I think we need to protect our defense a bit with our forwards and play as a group. And that has to be first and foremost for us tonight, is to defend the proper way and understand where we're at there. And not use it as an excuse, but there are some key guys out. And hopefully our offense will come off of that.
You've never used injuries as an excuse. You've always said it's part of the game. In a short season like this, is it frustrating for you when so many guys are out? And on Larry's question, do you game plan any differently at all?
No. As I just answered, I think you need to see what you have. And we can't take a lot of penalties tonight because a lot of the defense they haven't killed penalties for us. And so you bring that up, and but you need to be patient. I think with on a blue line, which is a key thing within our game, your forwards are going to have to chip in here and think about that part of the game before they start anticipating offensively. And so that's the way we're going about it. And, everybody has injuries. We have, it's piled up on us in our back end. But sometimes that you can kind of galvanize yourself a little bit and rally around that. And I think hopefully it'll bring our structure even stronger when we're trying to rally that.
John, I know it's only been 6 games sample, but have you been able to get an opinion on Darryl Powell yet and what he's brought to you?
Yeah, when we made the change and traded for him and he played, he's helped our penalty killing right away. You could see our penalty killing improve right away. He allows me, he takes face-offs, he plays all 3 forwards positions. He's allowed me to move him or move other people around. He gives me a little flexibility. It's something that I've really been without this year with the not just with the deal of a couple of players, but losing some of those other players in the middle of our lineup. I just haven't had the flexibility sometimes, and so he's going to allow us to do that. And I like him. He's old school. He's old school. He doesn't say boo. He comes right back from an injury that a lot of people stay out, and it's all individual as far as this stuff's concerned. But I think he's good for us in where we want to try to start getting our team to play, in a little bit of the grinding, a little bit on the boards, and away from the puck, trying to solidify that to gain some offense off him.
Thanks.
Thank you.